Time for the Counter-Strike then. We are indeed underway. forZe up against For the Win Esports. FTW starting off on that T end of things. A P250 in play for Stadodo. At one time, the premier Portuguese player, to be honest. He was quite something in sort of 2020, 2021. A lot of eyeballs on him. He may well have hit his ceiling, but we'll see. Perhaps he makes it to Atlanta. That would be a lovely gift for him, I'm sure. Either way, I'm going to go down on the A-bomb site, retake in full flow for forZe.
Yeah, already now. What do forZe really do? They've had no real fights to be taken here. Gokashima trying to test in towards Donut. Result making noise. Spots some shadows though. Knows all too well about it. Knows they've crossed away. In fact, this is such a scrappy fight in main. But Gokashima's got himself two elsewhere.
It's quite the mess. It is quite the mess. The bomb as well. That's past the 10-second timer. They just can't find the frags in time. Hope will manage to get those important ones coming through. A 4K from him. Result going to try and chase him, but goes down to the bomb in the end, and it's FTW to come away with the pistol.
Not bad. Not bad for FTW. It's a bit of a weird round, but actually fundamentally quite a simple round in the way that FTW play it. They just fly on towards the A side through Donut, get a bomb down, and then just play all around that post spawn, which works wonderfully for them. First round on the board for the T side on their map pick. Exactly what you want to be seeing. Do have to ask questions though about maybe what happens going forward. Do we see anything out of forZe to try and maybe get this round in their favor? They're going to go for a B gamble, so maybe that's exactly it. But even still, without really any sort of upgrades, you probably make the question that they can't do all too much.
Nope. The way in here. Spotted out the shoulder of one. It's all the bait play into shalfey. Does he have a Zeus? Sometimes they don't show up on the hoods, but I don't think he does. It looks like on the silhouette there that he's got a USB. Yeah, it's definitely a USB. NOPEEj kind of aware though, isn't he, right? Didn't really send it around that corner. Getting the Mac 10, you know, recruiting some cannon fodder, as it were, to lead the charge. And there it goes. Hope going to hold things down. Him and PR doing a decent job. Making some money on that Mac 10 as well. Pretty important in the early stages of the game.
Good cash, actually. Got to be said, collected there. No complaints at all. But again, still, that was a bit of a throwaway round. We don't expect all too much from that one. Unfortunately, off the back of a second round picked up by FTW, we are into a tech pause rather than attack pause. There will be a buy coming out though for forZe. Gokashima in towards the AWP. He is very good with it when he gets going. Triple M4 and Result just on the FAMAS tech pause, only a brief one. And FTW, of course, just keeping out of what they had. The kind of the bonus buy for them. Double Mac 10, double Galil. NOPEEj on the AK-47. forZe has to be a round in which they find in their favor. They've got to kickstart the campaign a little bit. It's not a bad map for them. They've got to show why.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've got to convince themselves ultimately of a decent position here. And I think that can be a little hard getting yourself off the ground. We've seen that quite a lot today, actually. Gokashima on the AWP, though, nice and early. And, well, you can see why. 1 for 1 so far. Can he keep up the success rate? Well, no. It goes to 50% quite quickly, but all the same, his presence is incredibly scary for FTW to deal with. They are low on those smokes in particular. Nade to gain some control in towards Cube. I believe a tag from the AWP there onto Agile through the wall, in the leg, something along those lines. Nice use of the full nade smoke, but it's Krad actually to cover Gokashima. He might have had that one with the USP. Just 2 now remaining for FTW. Only one. It's Stadodo. And his flank is incredibly late. I just looked at the minimap and I was like, where is this guy? He is absolutely miles away and can't do anything, saving his measly Mac 10 into the next round. He was hoping for a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Teammates, I think.
He was trying to go quiet because you can actually be heard, even if you kind of run up towards Red Room, you can be heard from towards site. So I can kind of understand how slow he was going. But yeah, he needed like a strong 10 or so seconds more for that to even have been a risk when he saw. But yeah, it's not. forZe are going to find their first round. Actually done. Very simple, all things considered as well, and very inexpensive too. The rest of even upgraded from the FAMAS to the M4A1S, so no real complaints at all. Mid control taken by forZe. Nice and early here. Double flashes coming through. Not swinging off the back of it either. Wrestle. Re-smoked as well. Trying to keep them all at bay here. If they win this, FTW financially are going to be in a little bit of a rough spot. Only one with money would be Sturdo.
Gokushima changed positions, by the way, worth noting. He was out on A last time with this AWP, so a bit of dynamicism, to use one of the buzzwords. What's going on here, then? What is going on? We've had some funny moments in this game already.
Still ended up with the AWP in the end. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I think he was meant to drop a nade, is what I'm guessing, and he just, you know, maybe pressed his drop key. As a person who has drop on Z, I won't say G, but, you know, used his drop key a bit too early. I don't know, mate. I don't know. But it's all good because we've been able to talk about it for about 20 seconds and nothing's happened.
It's killed some good time here, so it's just great. But, yeah. It looks like he will be tested in a second. Jumping across. Gets deleted by NOPEEj. Wrestle going to try and reclaim some space, and he also goes down.
Dangerous all through the smoke. Crad gets followed there. Goodness me, another one through the smoke, in fact. Not really looking too good. The save from out from Tinner here. And a perfect response from FTW. Just a very simple late round B execute. And you can see 4 players dead on B super early, super fast, let's say, into the attack. So forZe had the defense. They just really couldn't put up the shots.
It's true. It's true. They really just couldn't do it. Yeah, and again, you probably got to ask some questions about forZe and those 50-50s there. The setup isn't bad, but a couple of crucial missed shots, and even kind of like, you know, for Gokushima there, once he misses the early opportunity to then re-peek into danger like that, it feels like the worst idea. Probably the right way to play it is fall back in towards that slight CT angle, and that crack that you've got works in your favor. But this is all the benefit of hindsight. FTW 3-1, not bad from then. Unfortunately, back into another pause. Hopefully, again, only a brief one, but we'll have to wait and see. Of course, there is other games being played today. We have a bit of a banger in the lower bracket as Movistar take on Apex. Currently, Apex are 1-0 up in map number 1. That one should be pretty damn good. They're playing. They got like, you know. They may have the better teams, but they got an absolute doo-doo map pool. They got Inferno, Vertigo, and Ancient. So, unlucky. And Ancient's in the siders. I'm not even happen.
Into Inferno is...
Oh, yeah, even worse. It starts on Inferno. So, it's just absolute stinker of a map pool. So, unlucky.
We'll keep saying something until Valve makes some changes. That's all.
Get rid of Inferno. That map sucks.
Yeah, maybe even take a Dust 2 for a bit, you know? Just rotate them in a little.
Let's not,
you know what I mean?
Let's not get too hasty.
Just rotate. Yeah. But just rotate them in a little bit. We just...
Yeah, that's okay, you know.
Need a bit of variation. Because there are a couple maps there. There are a couple maps in there that are like, you know,
I like
it's hard
a bit of change,
perfection.
But
you know,
let's not start throwing Dust 2 out there.
I would have said... I would have said that, like, Inferno was pretty much a perfect map for, like, nearly 2 years.
Yeah.
You know?
Until Jane came on the scene.
right. And it started slowing down the save. And then they started adding nade. Well, they just added the nade dropping.
Yeah.
And it was like, bro, this map is just ruined now.
Yeah, you just drop all your nades on the wall, like by boost and like on
4
B.
guys on A. Isn't this the entire reason that we changed the map in the first place? Is because they were able to play 4 on A.
Yeah.
And now it's happening again.
I know.
So,
it's cursed. Actually cursed. Yeah. I think Vertigo seems to be the players, that's the one that they hate. It seems to be Vertigo.
Like to play. Yeah. To play. Like Inferno's kind of a spectator thing. You know, it's a bit slow. It's a bit like...
Yeah, it's not the worst to watch, I'd say, just because,
yeah.
like, when you see how much people save on Inferno, it makes you much rather watch kind of a bit of in the sense that it's a little bit poggy on ramp, I guess. But yeah, like, I think players hate it. I think especially AWPers. AWPers really don't like that map at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one, man. It is a tough one. I don't really know. We need cash in CS2, then maybe that would like threaten the map pool a little bit. But that was also kind of a flawed map. But again, we're all advocates at the moment for like, give us a bit of a timeline, maybe even if it's like a yearly timeline, and then you know that, okay, you're going to have Dust 2 in for 4 months, and then that's going to get swapped for Nuke, and then that's going to get swapped for, you know, there's like one spot at the bottom, and maybe you could make it, well, I don't know. I've had an idea, but it's awful. Maybe
I like it.
I was going to say maybe you could make it like a community vote thing.
Oh no! Do not let
that might go.
Do not let our community make.
We just end up with like Mirage, Dust 2, Inferno, and then the rest of the maps they wouldn't even get voted for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do not let this
would be down there with like 0% of the votes. Like,
I think the way it should be done, right? This is what I was thinking about this the other day. The way it should be done is they should look at what is played in, like, because obviously they can see the stats of what is played in like Premiere and matchmaking, so they can see, you know, what's played, see which are like the weakest maps, like in terms of like what people choose to play, then look at the pro scene and weight the pro scene higher than the casual scene, for example, and then make a decision of that. Whatever's like is not played, get rid of it. I feel like that feels like a somewhat decent decision, because then you can see numbers wise what people don't like, both in the pros and the casuals. Ladies and gents, as you can tell by the Neo and Scriv podcast here on ESL Challenger, we do have a tech issue, and of course, because of a tech issue, we have no idea how long this is gonna last. So if you were enjoying the podcast, we can bring it back when the game goes live, which hopefully should be soon. If you weren't unlucky, we're here all evening. We're gonna throw this one to a break. We'll see you soon.
Is it wrong of me to think of you all the time, even though I'm with somebody new every night? And I pray, and I pray, and I pray that you feel the same way. Is it wrong of me to think of you all the time, even though I'm with somebody new every night? And I pray, and I pray, and I pray that you feel the same way. I don't know what you're thinking, but my mind is full of fear, 'cause I felt this world without you. I feel safer when you're here. It's been a couple months now, feels like time's been moving slow, and I can't tell where my head's at, so can you let me know? Is it wrong of me to think of you all the time, even though I'm with somebody new every night? And I pray, and I pray, and I pray that you feel the same way. with you. Cause I'm never sober when I'm with you. When I'm down and can't push through, I know you're the one I can turn to. You make me feel like someone new. Cause I'm never sober when I'm with you. I couldn't imagine where we would be now. I wish we could somehow live in a moment in time where I was yours and you were mine. Cause when I'm alone I get lost in my head, and I try to think back to the things that you said. But living without you is taking the toll. Feel like I might lose control. When I'm down and can't push through, I know you're the one I can turn to. You make me feel like someone new. Cause I'm never sober when I'm with you. Cause I'm never sober when I'm with you. When I'm down and can't push through, I know you're the one I can turn to. You make me feel like someone new. Cause I'm never sober when I'm with you. One night together, I can feel the fire. One night together, baby, take me higher. You've taken all my love. I just want to feel your touch, yeah. Oh, it's one night together, baby, take me higher. Oh, it's one night together, I can feel the fire. Oh, it's one night together, baby, take me higher. You're taking all my love. I just wanna feel your touch. Oh, it's one night together,
Let's love, love for the night, night. Slow dance, dance till the sun comes up. Let's touch, touch under lights, lights. Slow dance, dance till we're high on love, high on love. Till we're high on love, high on love. Till we're high on love, high on love. Till we're high on love.
So you say you got a new one. I know that you're trying to believe that you can fake a whole scenario just to make me jealous. Your shadow keeps stalking, and we should stop talking, but we got that special something. Say it like you mean it, I won't fake it and believe it when I see it. But for now I just be breathing, doing nothing, I won't give in if you won't make a move right now. Oh, why do we go 360? You're hesitating, now it's busy. You know we always can go easy. Won't you let me know? Why do we go 360? You're hesitating, now it's busy. You know we always can go easy. You should let me know. Oh, I'ma be clear now. Patience is really not my key, but if you play your cards right, I might just think about it twice. Yeah. Say it like you mean it, I won't fake it and believe it when I see it. But for now I just be breathing, doing nothing, I won't give in if you won't make a move right now. Oh, why do we go 360? You're hesitating, now it's busy. You know we always can go easy. Won't you let me know? Why do we go 360? You're hesitating, now it's busy. You know we always can go easy. We can go easy, boy. You should let me know. I've been giving clues and you're acting all blind, trying to make some moves, but you're staying behind. How come you don't get it when I say it like that? Like that, like that, like that. I've been giving clues and you're acting all blind, trying to make some moves, but you're staying behind. How come you don't get it when I say it like that? Like that, like that, like that. Oh, why do we go 360? You're hesitating, always busy. You know we always can go easy. Won't you let me know? Why do we go 360? You're hesitating, always busy. You know we always can go easy. You should let me know.
All right, we're back. Just about. We are into proceedings here. Thank you very much for your patience. Of course, it was a bit of a long wait there, as it was.
Say that again.
Yeah, a bit of a tech issue. Not too much we can do about that, unfortunately. But the players are ready and raring to go. And forZe, well, they're back with some energy, are they not? Gokashima with 2 on the 5-7 bomb drop. Tinner with his M4, also helping out. A disastrous start to the restart for FTW.
Maybe still a little bit asleep over there, FTW. SdoDo. SHR with a lot to do, it's safe to say. 2 versus 5 here. There's actually a pretty decent argument to be made about saving. They don't have the bomb, first of all. They're a 3-man deficit. I mean, they have money, but it's not exactly like it's super stable right now. This is not the worst position for them to maybe just park up and, yeah, just hold what they can. It kind of looks like they are. So the next 45 seconds are going to be pretty slow. You see SdoDo rotating back over towards that kind of area of B. Have a look in there, but I think it's also kind of part of his saving tactic, so to say. So, yeah, this will be a long 30. Back into podcast mode, essentially.
Yeah, may well be the case here. Sher's just trying to stay alive. Oh, he's really committed. He's really committed to staying alive. That one he had to take. And now they're obviously going to know where he's at, but yeah. Usually you see players go for those easy kills, but he played it super safe there, and it might just have worked out for him, to be honest. They're not really too giddy to get after him. They want as much money as possible from the save, from the pickups of all those rifles. They're pretty decent for forZe, actually, when we get back into the proceedings here. Of course, the pick of FTW started quite well, and things, you know, had maybe taken a turn for the worse with the pause. But forZe right back into it, you know?
Yeah. Exactly that. Good to see with forZe as well. Out the gates, coming out flying now. CT side, decent little space for them to work with. Seeing that was a somewhat lower buy. He's taking initial points of damage. They're going to come through more down onto him, and he's a dead man to the hands of Wrestle. Nicely done.
It's a risky swing, but he makes it work. Looking good for forZe here then. They are definitely into the swing of things. 2 kills outside of B make life very easy indeed. FTW, the remaining players, quite far away. You've got to retake some space outside B if they want to go there. You know, it's really not going to be easy here. Thank God that the contact works out, right? There's a lot of teams that may well have tried to flash in there, give their presence away. But forZe had obviously dropped back.
Yeah, that's it. So, tap coming through from PR on towards Crad. forZe have the numbers advantage, but not exactly health, really, in the sense that shalfey is low. One nading towards Cubby. He's going to be in trouble. It's going to be a Molotov up close. Wrestle for 1. Make that 2. That's the bomb. Ahead of the swivel. 1 more bullet needed. And thankfully, shalfey can find that trade. Nearly was a little dicey. They could have picked up the AK there. I mean, that's the AWP, sorry, but they've got money to buy into one. They may as well keep the AKs, which they can't buy into, of course, on that CT side, over. And, of course, I've got Kashima once when he can buy one, so not the end of the world. Wrestle going to go to an MP9, though. Bit weird when he has... What is he doing? He has 3,100. Okay. I mean, I guess he knows he's coming against a lower buy. So not maybe the worst thing in the world, but... Yeah, he's coming against primarily pistols inside. Barcelona does AWP. So, I guess not the worst thing. It just feels a bit weird. He has 3K.
He's just an eco warrior, mate. He's just an eco warrior. It's a way of life.
Getting the money as well, right? So, I respect it.
Yeah.
Should have gone for the shotguns, though. They can really rake in the cash.
So true. So true. Yeah, this guy's a real... Neo is a next level eco warrior, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
SdoDo. Oh, yeah. SdoDo. Frags, nice block. Frag coming in. Oh, and the ammo runs out. On both sides of the equation, thank God for Gokashima. Flank is there to finish the round. So, not too bad. losing 2 might have been a little disastrous for the economy. Ultimately, losing 1 is really okay. You can see where the cash is at for forZe. I think it's kind of terrifying, actually. You know, FTW clearly have not taken this pause all that well.
Yeah, as well. After the conversation we had, just kind of funny, getting hot nothing with the MP9. Just complete opposite end of the action. You hate to see it if you're a Soul, but you love to see it if you're a forZe fan. 4-3 up. It's a quick play towards A. They might actually catch them napping a little bit here. Molotov will come in a tad late. They have got the way out. Shalfey's playing around the smoke here. Spots one, drops one. Nicely done.
Oh, lovely stuff, though, from Agiltina. Getting aggressive through the smoke makes it work. Here's that bomb going down behind him. It's all a bit of a mess. Smoke's everywhere. Don't know where to look on the FTW side. It's just gone to absolute carnage since this break, to be honest with you. forZe, however, are performing much, much better in this chaos. Easy retake for them, losing 1 player in the round. This is really getting scary now. When you start to get players above the 10k on the CT side, you know that it is a dominating turn of affairs.
Yeah. This is good. This is really good for forZe. Especially just the main thing, their opponent's map pick. Nuke is insanely good for forZe. It always has been. Nuke is a map that Jerry is just instilled into this forZe roster. It's been a kind of a prime part of them for a long, long time. And even with him long gone, it still is a big part of kind of what makes forZe a very scary team. Molotov missed over towards Heaven there. Actually going to give Shalfey the ability to wrap all the way through. He's going to spot nobody's here. That is a bit of an error. Normally that Molotov comes much earlier, so it doesn't allow the CT side to get all that information. They've surely got to know it's coming A now. Well, they definitely will if the util comes through.
That is what you would assume. Dinner. Oh, yeah, does get it on the re-peek, and wow, okay, well done through the smoke. Result goes down pretty quickly, but Tinner continues to frag here. I was going to say on for the ace, but he's just had it nicked away by Shalfey all the same. Looking very good, isn't it? Just Dodo. No chance at a bomb plant. No chance at making it out from Big Box. Easy stuff here for forZe. 5 in a row in what feels like 5 minutes, to be honest.
Yeah.
It is really surprising to see how quickly this one's turned upside down.
These rounds have been super quick. And that's actually quite a worrying thing when your FTWs lose them, because fundamentally FTW set the pace of these rounds. They are the T side. T side dictates how quickly or slow a lot of these rounds get played, but they're being over in kind of, you know, 30 seconds apart more often than not. For the win, finding no success in the quicker play. They slow it down. forZe meet them with aggression that they're not ready for. Working well. Wrestle playing in front of that smoke there. I like this. Finds a kill, he can fall away. Doesn't have to overextend, but it's to Dodo to find the first. And PR for the second.
Result will trade 1 back. Oh, he actually gets a second with the spam. The AWP down, misses the shot, and Gokushima loses his life. That's a rare one. The NOPEEj will take it, I'm sure. Result. A1S is up, looking good. Trades are a little shaky, but they just about hold on to their man advantage. Crad alone against the world. Not the scariest world, but all the same, he's still got a lot to do.
Quiet. Waiting to try and find some safety in terms of the plant. Brad going to allow it. He's going to play up close here, waiting for a swing and not being given anything just yet. He can't beat one spotted. He's got to hit both guns, surely. There's one. Look for 2. And Crad, that is naughty. 1 versus 2. Crad makes look easy. He was waiting for someone to swing from Cubby. They double stack on towards the site. And FTW have played that so poorly. They have been punished big time. And forZe now guarantee a lead at the turn of the half off the back of a Crad masterclass there on the retake. FTW going to be kicking themselves. They're letting their own map slip away from them quite rapidly.
Yeah, very true. Very, very true indeed. Serious brick walls. It can happen, you know. You get iced out, you get freezed out by a timeout, and you just don't... pick back up, you know? Maybe an actual tactical could do them some good. Especially coming into a round like this. No kills as yet, but there is mid-presence from both sides. No one committing fully round the corner. It's a bit of a tit for tat so far.
Oh, holding. Shima gets distracted. Been there. Coming across BR. Just still trying to be a little bit of a nuisance. Shalfey goes unchecked, at least for now. She's going to fall off the angle.
Crowd falling back. A lot of space available on the B bomb site, I have to say. But the moves through mid might start to give them a decent idea of how this one is going to go down. And now the B bomb site looks much better defended. Through the smoke, round the smoke, 2 kills coming in. PR trying to do his best here, but the bomb's been spilled. It's awkward to retrieve. PR with 2 big headies. The bullets make it to him though, and he was incredibly low. Spam through the wood is enough to finish off NOPEEj. FTW nowhere near for round number 11.
Yeah, I'm honestly really struggling to kind of scratch the surface now as well. It's been pretty plain sailing, all things considered. 8-3 here. In a very one-sided game so far. If forZe get 9, I really start to worry whether kind of FTW have any sort of chance here. Granted, it's a map in which generally people revere as being quite CT-sided, but it's still a really big ask. What a quad Galil setup, 1 a Mac 10 to speak of for FTW to try and save face it. Not even the premium rifles in towards the final round of the half. It's dire, it's dicey.
Well, we'll see. Maybe... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, when you have these types of levels behind you, you can find a lot of strength, a lot of determination. But, you know, dying through a smoke is not really the best. And through another smoke, yeah, this is just so dominating, man. There really has been a drop off a cliff for the win. Agile all alone. No kills as yet. Can he get his squad? Yes, he gets 1. I think that may well be all he gets. Indeed, it is. Crad takes him out 9-3. Pretty damn good half, if you ask me, from forZe. And you can see a run of 8 CT rounds in a row. We're going to take a halftime break. When we are back, forZe will look to close out Ancient.
When I step out of the happy, happy.
And we're back. Right into the action. forZe on the T side. Looking to close it out. Big swing in their favor for, I guess, most of the first half, technically. It feels like I've been here a lot longer, of course. 1-for-1 out towards A. There is a decent defense over here, and the rotation starting to come in. An advantage, so, in favor of forZe, but getting that bomb down is going to be a real challenge. I don't quite like it. They've got a lot of bodies in there to facilitate it happening. And indeed, it does go down for the win, not really throwing themselves in as much as you might expect. Smoke's going down now, and awkward fights occurring. Shalfey, for one, looking to clean them all up himself, and he might just get away with this. Only one remaining, and he will fall. Shalfey with a lovely little three-piece there. And that's double digits for forZe.
That was really clean, man. That was actually really nicely played by Shalfey individually. You know, it's in a position where you don't really want to overextend too much, so he's trying as best as he can to isolate as many fights as he can, and he does it with maximum efficiency. Actually done. Really effective, and of course, in doing so, a 10th run on the ball for forZe. They're quite quickly speed-running their way through this map so far. It's been an electric performance from them. For the win, unfortunately, still unable to scratch the surface basically at all. Molotov goes deep for Shalfey. No one fights. And I think because no one fights, or he's quite wary of there maybe being some sort of a gamble stack. Nade's good. He's trying to get some information. That nade actually could have got a bit of info, but it doesn't really matter because, as you can see, they've made good routes in towards A. And you can start to hear steps now. He doesn't actually need to swing. Wait for them to walk into him. This MAC-10 can farm some cash.
Julie's out. Ooh, wanted a bit more out of Shalfey there, didn't we? But not going to be the case. MAC-10 does pay for itself, I guess. So he's in the green. Yeah. He is in the green. Crad, though, he's making money. 3. Yeah, all right. So there you go. forZe in a really solid spot then. Bit of money being made, and obviously 11-3 right now should be a game-winning scoreline every day of the week. But we'll see. Can FTW give themselves some confidence and some of those all-important consolation rounds, particularly, you know, first map? It's nice to say, all right, we gave it our best try there on the recovery. Let's take some of that energy we had at the tail end of the game and put it into map number 2. Yeah. It's all a question of whether they actually find some of that.
It's true. It is true. They really have done little to nothing so far. Trying for the smoke, ineffective. Looking for these early fights, of course, because they've got these close-range weapons. They're trying to get into the action as much as they can, which is the right style of play here, for definite, for the forZe roster.
A little bit of spam away here from Stododo. Agile, though, going to find Crad. That's the big one. Oh, lovely stuff here for FTW. Finding a couple of frags. Is it going to be enough to get them the round? I think it might just be. Tinner, the only one remaining, up against 4. Severely spotted out as well, so I think he should be dealt with momentarily. They're giving him the space, though. They're giving him the respect. You can definitely see that FTW are scared to lose this round. And there is such a thing as too much respect. So we'll see. They're covering off the site quite well. They're covering off the exits quite well. There's only really a couple places he can be right now. There you go. So, oh, faking it out a bit. Faking it out.
This is very weird in the sense the way it's being played. It's quite quiet for the win, who aren't really searching for that much information. I have no real idea about kind of what the plan of Tinner is. He technically, on timing, could have easily gone towards B if he had wanted to. And one has rotated over in that direction. Tinner's going to spot not a lot. He's going to drop a nade over towards CT. Tries to get a bomb down. We'll get one. Doesn't expect a second. Back turned. No chance. He should be drawn. He gets the plant off. How has he got the plant off? NOPEEj should have stopped that. Thankfully, nothing else comes from it, but...
Wait, he didn't actually...
Oh, wait, he didn't commit to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say.
That's probably why NOPEEj didn't overdo it.
There we go. There we go. But in the end, it was still maybe a little bit jankier than it probably should have been. All things
I had a look as well. it's just kind of like muscle memory in a way, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when you hear the beeps coming in, us as commentators at load time especially will look towards the time. And it did say 3.
Yeah,
and it's 3.5 to plan. So you kind of give them the benefit of the doubt, but it must have been like 3.25 seconds left or something weird like that, you know?
So it didn't really make a big of a difference. Fashion come over, trying to drive some pace here. forZe and got out on towards the side.
Yeah. Lovely stuff from him. Looking for a little bit more. He will indeed get it. They make it onto the site, but they're not really able to do anything with it. FTW very well held, very well retaken. Not a fully fledged retake, but all the same, had to get some aggression in there. Very good stuff. Will now force an eco out from forZe. So we're buying some time. We're buying that confidence that I was talking about. Not yet in a position of, okay, maybe they can come back here. It is still consolation, and it is still a game-winning position that forZe find themselves in.
Yeah. I'll have to see it, though. Still feel like there's a little bit more that that needs to come to fruition. It has still been a bit of janky. Look at this, though. Sidor's in a bit of trouble. No, he's not. He's done well for 2 there. Running through the flames. They don't care. And PR are going to find one of his own, but he does get deep.
Easy cleanup there. Easy cleanup. We'll see what forZe have got moving forwards into round number 18 then. Give me a couple more rifles and maybe I say, all right, For the Win have shown enough that they can keep this going. This would be one of them.
I agree.
And there is also this weird position if you want to get super technical into your punditry. It's like there's winning a game and then there's kind of like a flat win where it's like, sure, you did, but you shouldn't have let it come that close.
Yes.
And that would make things a bit shaky into map 2 and potentially map 3. So for forZe's sake, they really want to close this game out as quickly as possible.
No, I agree. I agree. I think if they do let it slip, it could be janky. Nice shot, crowd of fault. It's importantly done there as well. Just to get that opening man advantage and to go and trade it too. Still some good room to speak of.
It's pretty difficult when you lose 2 players that early on into a round, especially on Ancient. I don't really know what you can do from here.
Yeah, it feels weird this kind of early on, though, to then say, right, let's save. But at the same time, I think you're spot on. What do you actually do for this position? Not a lot, apparently. It all falls, so was shalfey. And it's all down to 1 man. And Result cannot do enough. A flawless round for FTW with ease. It has to be said as well. This is now getting to the point of being quite uncomfortable. Nothing's working.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It is indeed a tough one here. But still got a bit more time. Like I say, couple more rifles is what I said. So we've got 1 more. And then you'd have a half buy. So then it would get to like 11-10. And in theory, right, depending on what happens with forces and stuff. But ultimately the gap is certainly closing. And if FTW only look at it that way, it's like, right, let's keep disciplined in the half buys. See how this one goes. Sidodo opens up. Sure, looking away. Oh, it's some awkward spray down for him, I gotta be honest. Still there holding pretty well. Grab the next ball. Tokushima only gets the 1. So 11-8. Win this rifle, and you have that potential to really bring it down to just 1 round.
Yeah, I think this is as well where we can now start to say that actually FTW has done a really good job at recovering. It's an open door kind of game. Win this next round for FTW, they're going to be within essentially reaching distance of tying the game up. forZe are struggling to keep any sort of control right now, and it, of course, is causing quite a few problems. This is going to come through once again. This T side space hasn't been their best friend. Good spams coming through from NOPEEj there as well, as rest is down to 61 in a matter of moments.
Mental, Tokushima will manage to find that frag. NOPEEj is trying to spam away here, but Gonna work. It's Gokashima on the AWP, who is absolutely running rampant right now. One towards mid, one towards B itself. Smoke there to keep the cave player out of action. 5 versus 3 and a compromised B bomb site.
In towards cave. Decent space there. Still nothing really on offer, at least in this early part. Ooh, that was very nearly janky. Wrestle will get the kill nonetheless. And with Agile falling, that should be that. NOPEEj just going to go for a save here. forZe going to get map point on their opponent's map pick. Stodo will take a couple of scalps if he can, though, before he gives up such a thing. It's one. Biggest thing for, of course, for Stodo, just making sure the AWP doesn't fall. Never mind into the wrong hands, just fall in general.
Looks like they should be able to save. We'll see. Oh, it depends on which way it goes. Not towards CT, Stodo. Damn it. Cursed him a little bit there.
Yeah.
Gonna lose the AWP. Gonna lose the AWP. It's a relatively big deal, to be honest. They do have money, but moving forwards into this comeback, right, if the rounds come close, it could really have an effect. All the same, they'll just be looking to survive, I guess, at the end of the day.
No, you're right. But no, you're spot on the other side as well. I think that's such a kind of big knock on. So they can buy back into it, thankfully, with the drop coming over. But I think FTW done a good job of saving face to a degree. It's still their map pick, and it's not gone too swimmingly overall. They can come through as well. Gio going to play up close and personal as well before he falls back into his donut. And he stuck around there for a little too long. Also finding too much on the early bits of info, but slowing down the pace here. Bomb's not committed either. 2 players are making their way towards A, but the bomb remains in the direction of B, so it seems like all are routes.
Yeah, it definitely does look that way. But we'll see. Going for late cave control, maybe? Maybe the late mid control, not entirely sure. Flash doesn't quite meet the mark there, but it's all good. There's a Molotov in, they'll get that jag control. Where to now is the big question. 45 seconds, so not a lot of time to make these decisions here now.
No. We've seen this a couple of times over the last couple of days where these can be quite janky, where they leave things a little too late and it can kind of fight them on a leg coming through from Stodo. Impressive that it even hits it. It's a quick shot to hit, but unfortunately, only gets the leg. And now it's on to converge over towards B.
Looking good here. PR first line of defense gets smashed in the back of the head. There will be a kill through the smoke to at least keep things even. Oh, and they're coming in thick and fast actually there for the CT side. It's down to a 1 versus 1 all of a sudden. Only 8 seconds to get it done. Tinner opting to try and take the fight. He will just about be able to get the plant into Dodo as the smoke goes down. Nearly makes it around that corner. Wide swing and he misses the shot. And it cost FTW their own map pick. forZe will take it 13-8. A little bit of effort to close the game out, but ultimately a dominating showing there on Ancient.
Oh, the open plant really scared me there.
Yeah.
My God. He ran low on time.